sure everything's actually working. Yeah. Wait, how do I? There we go. Okay. Now we're back to, as I recall, being a few days away from, let's see. Yes, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 days to get the next payment amount. And let's see, it is night of this day, so I might do a sales run. And let me check for any orders.
Hi, 何ですか?
Okay, so tomorrow I'll need to remember to open the shop and have 2 fancy bracelets ready. Let's see. I keep forgetting the mouse is not that helpful here. Bracelets, I will just check what I have. Yes. Bracelets. Okay. Yeah. That'll do if I need to. I might also go try at some point tomorrow to pick up another one of the fancier ones. Let's I can't. Once again, relearning the controls. As always. Oh, alright, and then I didn't initially exit out because I was thinking I wanted to turn the music down a little. Hopefully that won't make it too quiet, it was just felt a little loud for me today. Alright, so there's no events in town, so yeah, no reason not to do a nighttime opening, so let's get to selling some things.
開店するよ。こんにちは。
Recette says, hi there, what can I get you?
おーい。
Prime says, hey, you mind selling this to
い
me?
くらにしようかな。
Okay, I don't want to go too high because I know Prime has walked off without buying things before, and I don't totally understand how this game saves, like, history of things. Oh, hello! Yay! Hi! I am fantasy capitalisming and attempting to sell a glove to a fairy, like you do. So let's try that price.
なんだよ。
Holy crap, you're really serious? No, too much.
いくらにしようかな。
Oh gosh, I worry because, like, again, I had a bad or rather, this fairy walked off without buying something before, as I was saying, so will you please buy it at base price? Yes, yes, victory for the fairy. You have succeeded at convincing me to sell it at cost.
売れたよ。
Technically, it's not at cost. I'm still making some money off of it, so fantasy capitalism. Yay! I sold sturdy glove for 1,000 picks.
いらっしゃいませ。
Let's see, that would be 50 to go? Yeah, 50,000 to go. But I got 4 days to do it. Okay, Recette says, hi there!
買ってほしいものがあるんだけど。
Charm, pick this up in a dungeon. Charm says, picked this up in a dungeon. Thought you might dig it. I love Charm so much. I want to hire Charm as an
いくらにし
adventurer.
ようかな。
Let's see. It's currently kind of on a markdown, but we like Charm, so
いいわね。
yeah. I'll be jealous.
買ったよ。
Yay! I scored candy for 120 picks.
いらっしゃいませ。
Recette says, welcome! Woman says, ooh, I didn't know you had nice things like this. I do have nice things like this, because as of my last stream, I unlocked, or, I mean, I had previously unlocked, but I had started collecting enough items that I could access fusion. So this is a fancy sword that I made through, like, fusing items.
いくらにしようかな。
And I love that this woman who is part of the, like, housewife demographic has come in to buy a fancy-ass sword. Like, I approve. see. I think my go-to was 25%, but maybe 20% when it's already an expensive item. Woman says, alright, that seems about right. Thank you so much. Yay! I sold Gilded Sword for 7,200 picks. Yeah. Recette says, hi there. Man says, you have one of these? It's a lucky day for both of us then. He is looking to buy some iron armor. Let's start that right up at the, 26%, just because that was a round number. Man says, yeah, that'll do. Thanks. Please come again. Yay! I sold iron armor for 2,400 picks. Alright, I'm already feeling a bit better about that deadline. Recette says, oh hi, welcome. Woman says, we really need a treasure. I'm pretty sure I got some of those. Yeah. Oh, hey, do you want to buy an extremely expensive, very odd vase? You do, right? You do, right? Woman says, lovely, how much? Alright, for a very, very expensive item, I'm gonna err on the side of pretty low. Well, maybe like 12%. Yeah. Woman says, can't haggle too much, really? That'll be fine. Woo! Man, one night of sales and I'm already, like, most of the way towards my payment goal for the week. Incidentally, not that I drink fancy teas literally every time I'm on stream, or fancy bottled teas in this case, but I am again today, and today's delicious tea, I'm not sponsored, I'm just bragging about, well, I am excited about bottled tea and want to share the things I love. Today's bottled tea is a Itoen barley tea that I got at a Japanese grocery store that I love. Alright. Yay! I sold Very Odd Vase for 24,000 picks. Yeah. Recette says, welcome. Man says, this is something my grandmother treasured, but, well, I keep trying to find Itoen cases that aren't horrendously expensive for what they are. Same with Boss Coffee. Oh, yeah. I have just found there's a store, and if you're interested, I could, like, recommend it to you, but I'd rather do, I would do off-stream just for location reasons, but, like, there's a store in my town that just sells the individual bottled drinks for I don't think it's too expensive. It's like, I honestly can't remember how much they sell them for, but I think it's in the realm of $2 a bottle. And they have a lot of cool flavors. So yeah, 100%, like, DM me and I will give you the name. I can't help with Boss Coffee, I don't think, unless they also have that there, but I'm not 100% sure what Boss Coffee is, but Itoen, I can hook you up. Or the grocery store I know can hook you up. Anyway, so this man is selling me his grandmother's treasured cherry, which I always find that so odd when it's the food items, but maybe it's from her cherry tree. Basically, I can't find a Daiso in New England. Fair enough. What is a Daiso? Alright, I will buy this cherry from this person at 20% of base price. Man says, alright, might not be much here. Oh, my merchant leveled up. And, like, to be clear, I would normally do more than 20% of cost, but cherries are at a, when the item is blue, that means the item is selling is going for less these days. It's like a Japanese dollar store. Oh, yep, that makes sense. Well, again, like, I am excited to recommend you the Japanese grocery store that I go to because it opened pretty recently and I really, really love it. It's pretty small, but they have, like, a cool selection of bottled teas, among other things. Anyway, back to the in-game store. Yeah, today was awesome! Man, I would say I feel very, much like I did exceed those expectations.
さあ仕事しますよ。今日も頑張っていこう。
Oh, news! The price of heavy armor has increased. Ooh. The valuable things boom has ended. Well. Beware of fake items and scams. The Adventurers Guild.
行ってきま
Boo boo. Okay, so I was thinking I wanted to go do dungeon adventure, but I also need to make sure I open the shop at least once today, but I also want to have items to open it with, so... I still only have Louis, but, you know, not like Louis is... I mean, I like him, he's fine, but I want a higher Charm. I like Charm more. Let me see, what else has he got? That should be fine. Yeah, get him a fancy sword, a nicer chest piece, and that should be good enough. Let's go! Alright, no reason to do that. I don't have a new dungeon open yet. I could do a boss rush, but I don't really understand what that is. I mean, I guess the best way to find out is by doing it. So, let's try. Yes, please. Okay, so I assume it's just gonna be facing off all of the bosses from the dungeon? Oh, I forgot healing items again. This will be exciting. I always get, like... I remember to bring the nicer equipment for the adventure, but I was totally... Oh, no! I was totally forget that I have healing items and I should bring them with me. Alright, got a couple of unpleasant hits in on that one, or the boss got a couple unpleasant hits in, but that actually went pretty well overall. And I remember this, I think I remember I fought this guy pretty recently, so I remember his deal more or less. It's take out the red mushrooms so he can't eat them because they will heal him, but let him eat the purple mushrooms because they poisonous. Come on, Ratty Boo. Eat a mushroom. There you go. And then hit him while he's down. Nope. Alright, fall down. A little ouchy, but still doing okay. Eek. Oh no! I missed my chance! It also occurs to me I could use the... Yeah! I forgot that I have a ranged attack on my swordsman. It definitely does more damage when the rat boss has fallen over. Oh no! Man! Alright. Looking at it, he's almost down. Come on, eat another mushroom, but not that red one. Yeah! Alright. Oh, that's not bad damage. Run away! That. Oh, that was... It was not worth the risk. Ouch. Alright, I almost there. Yeah! Alright, I think I got him. Woo. Alright, so my question is gonna be... Who's the last boss? Is it Charm again? Okay! It doesn't totally make sense that she's just kind of hanging out, being like, hey, wanna fight me again? But actually, then again, I could see Charm being like that. God, I have no SP. Oh no. Ah, failure. Oh, well, at least I only lost to Charm, who is a character I really like, which makes it feel less bad. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, I just lost my... That's fine, that's fine. I will be okay. I just lost my gilded sword because I forgot to select an item to take back with me, so I'll have to make another one. Oh well. Well, now I will remember what that adventure actually is, or what the boss rush actually is. I wonder if I would have gotten, like, cool treasure at the end if I'd succeeded. Well, and in the meanwhile, I did have a very interesting hat I could have equipped, but I will remember for the future that that is not necessarily worth doing, at least for me, until I'm like maybe a little more leveled up. And in the meanwhile, I'll just sell what I got. And on the one hand, it did feel like a little bit of a waste of 2 blocks of time, but on the other hand, I'm doing real well at the moment, so, you know, fingers crossed. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I guess the cloth hat wouldn't be too bad of a thing to put out. Oh, I forgot to check what my new merchant level did. I can change the carpet now. Oh, I don't have a different carpet. Well, that's fine. Let's go. Set says, hi there. Man says, haha, never thought I'd find one of these here. And it's one of my markup items. Yay. Man said, aw. Come on, you don't think 280% of face price is a good deal? It's still... I should be able to still go pretty high, so let's try 240%. That's a pretty good deal, to be honest. Yeah, I thought so. Thank you so much. Glee! I sold leather armor for 1,200 picks. Welcome. Can I help you with anything? Man says, this is something my grandmother treasured, but, well. And once again, it is food. This man is apparently selling me his grandmother's prized candy. Which is going for low right now, so maybe 20%? Man thinks that's a great deal! Alright. I got candy for 60 picks. Welcome. Looking for something special? Girl, I'm running an errand. And is looking to buy the book Jordan's Lament. Let's try this at 20. Maybe the little girl demographics folks don't tend to have as much money, so... Yeah, even that was a little high, so... And it's an expensive item, so... You know, I think I could sell it at base price and still make some profit, but... Yeah. Okay. Girl says, okay, thank you. Yay! I sold Jordan's Lament for 3,000 picks. Hi there, what can I get you? Ooh. Nagi, I've been looking for this. Yes, I also haven't quite recruited Nagi yet, but I am excited that she's buying armor because that will probably... I mean, I'm guessing that that's better armor than what she's got. Because she's our adventurer friend who I will eventually recruit, and hopefully this will then go in her inventory, I will err on the lower side for her. Nagi says that price is fine. Thank you. Recette says thank you so much. Glee! I sold iron armor for 3,900 picks. I really like how Recette either says yay or glee! It's cute, I think. Recette. Oh, hi! Welcome! Arma is looking for a long 28%? Arma says, I comprehend. Recette Recette says thank you so much. Yay! I sold longbow for 1,800 picks.
いらっしゃいませ。
Hello, welcome to Recettear. My family suddenly needs a hat. Okay then. Well, I can provide. Have a lovely cloth hat. Woman, I hoped you'd have one. How much? Let's say... yeah, let's go with the base 25%. Woman says, it's a bit expensive, isn't it? Fine, 18%? Woman says, that's just fine, thank you. Recette, thanks, please come again. Glee, I sold cloth hat for 950 picks. Recette says, welcome, can I help you with anything? Guildmaster has got a little something to sell here. Alright, let's say 50% of the base price. Eh? Guildmaster says, yeah, that seems about right. Thanks, please come again. Yay, I got Thankful Statue for 2,300 picks, which isn't too much of a dent into my funds, so... Welcome, looking for something special? Oh, this is the woman who wanted the bracelets. Here, I will give you a lovely iron armband and a spiked armband, because they're bracelets. It pleases me that I can sell, like, essentially a gothy bracelet. Would something like this work? Woman says, that's fine! Alright, let's go for... 25? Woman says, no, that price isn't right. Fine. I'll air it down to 18%. Woman says, that will be fine. Thanks, please come again. Yay, I sold bracelets for 2,200 picks. That was pretty good. There's still no special events, but... And I can't even go to the market, so... I don't know. I'm running a little low on items. But I feel like I could do maybe one more round of selling. I still got a little bit of armor to sell. Put out a... Maybe actually instead of that I'll do the statue I just got. Oops. I don't like selling fusion ingredients, but when I'm low on other options, it's certainly a thing I could do. I've got plenty of books, might as well put another one out. Food is still priced down, so I want to avoid that. I want to hold on to some of these weapons, just but I could probably do... Yeah, let's sell a windbreaker. Alright. One more round of selling. Welcome. Looking for something special? Guildmaster says, right then, get this sorted, please. And he is looking to buy a longsword. 25% seems fair enough to him. Thank you so much. Yay! I sold a longsword for 1,500 picks. Recette, welcome. If you need anything, just ask. Woman, would it be possible for you to have 2 foodstuffs ready in 3 days? Yeah, that is very doable. I have an order. Welcome. Can I help you with anything? Woman says, I need to get a bracelet really quickly. Okay, I think I still have some. Yes, I've got plenty. Let's go with a nicer one. How about something like this? Woman says, lovely, how much? Here, let's go for 23%? Woman says, don't underestimate a housewife. Alright, 18% is usually pretty safe. Yes, that sounds about right. Thank you so much. Yay, I sold iron armband for 770 picks. Hi there, what can I get you? Oh, thank you, Louis. Thank you for buying a better sword. I was looking for one of these. Please just buy the sword.
まあそのくらいか。
Louis says, yep, that sounds about right. Recette says, thanks, please come again. Yay, I sold steel sword for 3,300 picks, and more importantly, I sold it to Louis so I can stop bringing swords for him, new swords for him every time I go adventuring with him. I mean, the steel sword still isn't that good, but it's certainly better than the old one he had.
今日は頑張りましたね。明日もこの調子でいきましょう。おはようございます。
I exceeded expectations once again. The new diet centered on herb seeds has taken off with housewives. The price of food has normalized. Merchants Guild Master, your wife is looking for you. Oh dear, oh dear. I mean, I gotta imagine he's at the Merchants Guild, but... Oh, there's an event in the town square, and I need to pick up... Oh, before I go anywhere, though, I should double-check my orders for the day, because I am bad at remembering them. Doopy-doo, wait, no, come on. Conversation.
Hi,
There we go. Outstanding orders. Nothing for today, so no need to worry about it. So yeah, I will check out this event, then hit up the market and the Merchants Guild, and then go on an adventure. I think will be the plan for the day.
こんにちは。
Occurs to me I should probably put this on my... Sorry, I just realized that my phone is not on mute, and it probably should be. Yeah. Recette says, hello. Old man says, ah, little Recette. Working hard, I hope? Tear, are you out on a walk, sir? Old man, that I am. I make a habit of getting out of the house on days like this. Walking in the sun like this is good for the soul.
そうですね。
Tear, ah yes, clear days do feel nice. You stay indoors during periods of inclement weather, then? Old man, haha, no. Sun's good for the soul, but rain hardens the body. Besides, it's nice to see the city looking different on a rainy day. Tear, so then you just go for a walk every day? Old man, well, I guess if you gotta be short about it, I do. Wahaha! Recette, Tear sweat drop. How on earth do you find that funny as well? I don't know, I thought it was cute. I could see a reason to laugh for that. Old dude's like, it's such a nice day out, I'm going for a walk. Oh, so you go out on nice days? Oh yeah, rainy days are nice too. So you just walk every day? Yeah, I do. I don't know, I'm just repeating the event that just happened, but like, I'm just saying I enjoyed that event. It was cute. Okay. Alright, I want to have... Oh, yes, I was thinking of getting some carpet. Not only is the color considered soft and pleasing to the eye, but the carpet itself is soft too. Get some nice carpet, so because I don't need to change the carpet, but I can change the carpet, therefore I want to be able to. Okay, I still have plenty of this, so I'm at the moment just kind of making sure I've got a little bit of everything. Plenty of that. Got shoes. I have plenty of treasures. Oh, I feel like I was running low on books. Yeah, heck with it, let's get Booze of the World. And maybe another Journals event. And I don't really think we need any foodstuffs. I've got plenty, I was holding on to them while things were... Oh, I do have the option for new wallpapers. I think some of this flooring and wallpaper was not previously available. I have a stone floor. Nah. And I mean, yes, I have other options, and there are advantages to having the store in other, settings, but I like having starry wallpaper. Hello, excited to watch this while baking bread. Well, I am excited to have you watching, and hope that your bread will be lovely. And come out very tasty. Alright, I think that's probably good for the marketplace. Let's head over to here. Actually, I wonder if there's anything that I could I've got the ingredients for fusing. If only I had the... Sorry, I sort of trailed off on my thought process there. So many of these things I don't seem to actually have enough of the specialty ingredients, and I can't really buy those, so... Yeah, alright. And I should check what I need for that gilded sword, though. I'll have to make sure I get another water crystal soon, because I want a new gilded sword. And in the meanwhile, I still have one of that. Oh, it'd be good to have that on hand for when we eventually recruit Charm. And also, might as well get 2 of the nice lances, because Nagi's gonna be coming to pick some up. Sturdy glove? Do I need glove? Couldn't hurt. Oh, heart. Heart. Sorry, just saw heart in chat and was like, heart. Let's see. Literally tough clothes. Well knitted and sturdy. Will not rip even when pulled with force. I don't want to go too crazy. I still have a couple days, but like, I don't need all of this stuff. Price is up on armor, so let's avoid that. Oh, I am kind of low on bracelets in a way, or at least I'm low on some nicer ones. I mean, bracelets, armbands, same basic difference. Still worth getting shields while they're low, I think. I did run out of warm hats, but I have other hats, I think. I have plenty of wool hats if all else fails. And I have plenty of charm. Well, maybe get a couple extra cheap ones just to have them on hand. And I think that goes through everything he's got for sale. Alright. Is there anything interesting he has to talk about that I wouldn't know? Yeah, no, he's just talking to him as just tutorials. Alright. Oh, I looked over and I was like, first time chat from viewer, and then I was like, that's a bot. How do I do the thing? Goodbye. Alright. Time to go on an adventure! And Louis actually has a steel sword now. Alright, so I don't have the gilded sword anymore, so I don't need to bring a sword for him at all. Oh no! Wait, I'm still in the mourning period. I can go back to the Merchant's Guild, right? Yeah, okay. I forgot that I had forgotten to bring... Well, I would have lost this either way because I would have taken the gilded sword, but I want the better armor for him. That was pretty easy to sort though, so... Better armor, and also I was thinking... Fancy hat! I mean, fancy hat. Yeah, alright. I don't know how I would... It's been a while since I've played this game, and I honestly can't remember. I feel like I did get past Jade Way, but I don't know what unlocks it. Maybe it's just time-based, but... I don't want to risk doing the boss rush again. Oh. Though, I did just remember by thinking about the boss rush that... Useful to have healing items. Let's take ones that are plus things, because those are better as healing items than as sellable items. So, like, I'm happy to sell those, like, wow, 5 beef bowls. But the +2 I might as well bring with me. I could try one more time with the boss rush, but it did take up a lot of time, and I didn't get any items whatsoever out of it. I don't know, and I'm not actually sure what I get out of it if I succeed. So for now, I'll just stick with the floor, the lowest floor, which should have slightly nicer items. Please equip the items. Alright. I will plan to do a pretty thorough... Oh no, I almost outrun the falling rock trap. Yeah, I'm gonna plan to do a pretty thorough exploration of this... these 5 floors so I can get a good set of items. Oh, it always makes me sad when I hit a critical while trying to pick up an item. Well, that's an easy trap to avoid. I also think I'm gonna turn the sound down a tinge. Yeah. Like, the sound effects are fine, but they were a little... Oh no! The fish! Not the fish! Alright. Ouch. I do have a bad habit of just walking into the monsters. It's like, theoretically, they are avoidable if you are a little more reaction skilled. Come on. The little jumpy bunnies. Oh, these bunnies are still so cute. Like, sometimes I sort of, like, start not, you know, getting used to them and not thinking about it as much, but they are so cute, the little snow bunny monsters. And honestly, so are the mushrooms. Oops. Definitely did not mean to use a special move there. That's fine. Yeah, let's go this way. Oh, there's the next thing for the next floor, but I want to finish exploring this floor first. Yeah, I really don't think I probably need slime fluid, but it'll just be an easy choice of what to drop later. I would love to know if there's some way, I might look it up later, if there's some way to increase the... Sorry, I trailed off in the middle of the thought again. Increase my inventory when I go dungeoning. I am not really sure I have D&D, but putting you on in the background in very little volume. Aw, well thank you! I do appreciate that. And I hope your D&D goes well if you can hear me at all, but I also hope that, like, I appreciate the view even if it is only half there. I was doing, oh yes. I turned everything else down, the voice, with the music down and the sound down, I found that their little voices were way too loud. Alright. Everything should now be a little better volume equalized. Come back here! Oh no! Man, the flying and the jumping ones, those are always the monsters that I have the hardest time with. They just escape real easy. Alright, almost done with this floor. And one last chest. Nice. Alright, I am like a very long way from leveling. And I brought lots of healing items, so I'm gonna use one of them. Ah! Haha! I avoided that rock trap. Alright. Next floor. So this is floor 2 of 5. Ah, ouch. Egg toast and slime fluid off of those. It is sort of funny when monsters drop, like, food items. Like, was the slime just kind of enjoying the egg toast? Or did it just maybe absorb it from another adventurer who came through and maybe dropped it? Like, I know, like, we drop items when our adventurer, like, passes out. So maybe other people do that as well, and then they leave behind things like the egg toast, and then the slime absorbs it. And maybe slimes are like little refrigerators? Like, I mean, I mean, not necessarily in terms of keeping things cold, but like keeping things fresh and preserved. Although, it's also the case that food in this world never seems to actually go bad, so maybe it is just a property of the world. Food just does not spoil. Aw, that was a fake chest. Alright, well. I'm glad I haven't run out of inventory space yet, but I feel like it is but a matter of time. Alright, that was actually kind of convenient, like if I'm gonna explore the whole floor, finding the path to the next floor at the end of the floor works out really well. No backtracking required. Alright, oops, let me just make sure I'm not in an area with immediate monsters, but if you hang on just 1 second, I want to turn on my light, because, oh, that winter time when everything gets dark so terribly early. Alright, okay, so that's both my office light and my little happy sun lamp. Oof. Do do do. Do do. Bubble. Okay. Let's go. Floor 3 of 5. Oh yes, the mushrooms that pop out of the ground. Trixie fit. Now I want to eat. Like, on the one hand, whoa, that was a teleportation chest. Didn't expect that. But yeah, on the one hand, I've definitely had times where I've been playing this game and the seeing the cute little mushrooms pop out of the ground makes me hungry and want to eat mushrooms. And I feel a little bad because it's like, I wouldn't actually want to eat the very cute, you know, living mushrooms, I don't think, but... And on the other hand, they are violent, I mean, like, they do drop normal mushrooms, so I guess people of this world probably do eat. Wow! In other words, sorry, I lost my train of thought because I was trying to do too many things at once, but I'm having quite a whack-a-mole time with these 2 mushrooms. Oh. But yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like, they seem like they probably want to eat you too, so it's only fair. Yeah, exactly that. They definitely do have that vibe. Do-do-do. Little squiggly guy. Alright. Whoa, that was pretty good. I normally have more trouble with the little flying ones. Come back here, little mushroom. Okay. And we have gotten to needing to drop items o'clock, which was inevitable. No one needs slime fluid. I have plenty of anti-venom, especially if it has no pluses. I don't need it. Yeah. I'll keep that last one, but I'm gonna err on the side of... I try to keep ingredients at this point just because I have the fusion access now, but on the whole, items that don't have pluses are less good than items that do. And I've still got 2 floors to go, so... And by items that don't have pluses, I mean specifically the items that are used as ingredients for fusion, because an item created with fusion ingredients that have pluses will be a item with pluses. Just like, and now I'm actually curious. Did he did equip the Sam's hat +8, which has probably been helping. And that was one that I fused and used a bunch of fancy items with, like, pluses to make, which means it's an item that I'd rather equip on my adventures than actually sell in the store. Man! That one was a tricksy little mushroom. Slime trap, but not a very impressive one, admittedly. Ouch! I mean, running into these little slimes really doesn't do much damage, so not too worrying. More squiggly guys. Eh. Yeah, I'm also, like, actually noticing that although I am continuing to accidentally run into monsters on the regular, they're doing quite low damage, so... actually, I thought that was a fancier bow than it was, but still... It's nice to have chests that actually have items instead of traps. Ooh, that's new! Grapes! I'm pretty sure that's the first time I've gotten grapes as a drop. I'm not willing to drop something for slime fluid. Alright. Oh, that guy was coming at me pretty fast, but... Alright, I'm gonna see if any of the chestnut... Because I already have some chestnuts, so I might try and drop the +1 and see if this one's higher. And if it's not, I'll drop it back for the other one. Yeah, okay. That was just a normal, no pluses chestnut, so I will get the fancy chestnut back. Ah, the inventory management game. As I've commented on in the past, the 20 slot inventory for dungeon running is so difficult. But I'm very, very grateful. And I mean, it wouldn't make sense. Like, I'm very grateful that there doesn't seem to be an inventory limit outside of that. It wouldn't make sense for a shopkeeper to have limited potential shop inventory. But it does make sense in the context of the dungeons, because it's like, you know, we can only, you know, we're not like, you know, Recette and Tyr are not even physically there. Or rather, they have the little, like, the way that this is explained is that Recette and Tyr there's this little thing that makes them intangible, which means they can't really interact with items. And so if the adventurer gets knocked unconscious, they can save the adventurer, so it's also kind of a cute, like, what happens when you KO and why it's not a game over. It's because Recette and Tyr extend the intangible thingy to the adventurer and then get them out of the dungeon. I wonder if it is worth dropping something for that. Candy. I feel like it's maybe not, actually. Candy doesn't do that much. But of course, and we can carry back one item when that happens, but otherwise we have the adventurer's inventory, and so the adventurer can only hold up to 12 items at a time, completely regardless of size or any other factors, but it is a little inconvenient. Honestly, I don't need that wool hat. Oh, I already tossed something. Let's see. Yeah, you know, I'm realizing I've got a couple of cheapy items that are not the ingredient items that I don't really need to hold on to. So I was definitely kind of in the mindset of only tossing the ingredients, but in fact, in some cases, it's more worth keeping potential fusion ingredients than it is keeping low quality, like, armor items and stuff. So, although leather armor prices are up, so I'll hold on to that one. But, like, you know, the wooden bow is not especially nice, so it is probably more worth my time. And also, it's notably easy to acquire in town, whereas ingredients can't be bought, so that's another logic to consider here. And one that I think I only just thought of, so anything that can be easily bought from, like, the Merchant's Guild or the market, I should deprioritize over things that are, like... also at this point maybe I will just use a healing item. anything that I can purchase in town can just be purchased in town if I need it, whereas anything that is, like, only available in dungeons is, I mean, only available in dungeons, so it makes sense to do it that way. Crap. I guess I don't need a candy. Let's see what's in the chest. You know what I need even less than candy? That was already that was like a plus item, is a wooden shield. So never mind on that, and we'll pick the candy back up. Man, at this point I'm not even gonna finish. No, actually I am, because there's things I'm looking for. I was gonna say, maybe I shouldn't even finish the floor so that I stop having to deal with the, like, painful inventory management. But then I remembered things that are only available in dungeons are, well, available in dungeons. Pro strategies with Pengu. You're not wrong. I had, like, a thought there, but I failed to actually articulate it all the way. But yeah. So I'm sticking with exploring the entire floor because, if nothing else, I'm hoping I can pick up another water crystal. And I know I've found those on the lower floors of the Jade Way dungeon before, so it is worth it to continue exploring at least the rest of the floor. But yeah, okay, I think the full... I mean, I feel like probably what I was trying to say was actually evident, but just because I want to try and articulate it better, it makes more sense to hold on to items that I can only get in dungeons, because items that I can also get in town can be reacquired with much more ease. And only spending one time period doing it. I do not need that armband. But I want those toothpicks. Yeah, fun fact about the toothpicks, when I was looking at the anyone who is, like, watching today but wasn't on, that makes a lot of sense. It was also just delightful phrasing. Yes, that's fair, that's fair. Thing is, as it turns out, thing. Thing phrased exactly this way is thing phrased exactly that way. But yeah, so last time I was streaming toothpicks, I was reading the summary and it said, can double as sewing needles in a pinch. And I was like, can they? And then, like, got a whole little mini, like, anyone who knows... I'm still in the habit of avoiding real names on you know, public streaming forums, but, like, anyone who knows user Tapao, she gave me, like, a whole little explanation of how, in fact, needles used to have, like, notches on them, and you could use it, and you could also use toothpicks as, like, the AWL thing for, like, leather. And I was like, oh, well, consider me both fascinated and less confused. Okay, and do I get a special item from there? Let's find out. Oh, I have to choose one last item to toss. Oh, so many of these items are so good. Okay, I can toss the candy. I don't need... It's +3 candy, but I don't really need it. However, I need a worn sword even less, so... Really? Really? I get to the final floor of the dungeon, and there's one last treasure chest, and it's just a battered sword. I mean... I guess that's fair. It's not gonna be a fancy, expensive treasure every time, but... still a little disappointing. Clear! And many exciting new items acquired. Although, it occurs to me belatedly that I was hoping to get more items to sell, and I instead walked away with, like, a ton of ingredients for fusion, but maybe I'll have enough ingredients for fusion that I can fuse things? I do things in town. I won't be able to sell anything today, but I didn't have anyone who needed to, like, I didn't have any orders that needed to go out, so it would be okay, I think, if I went a day without selling things. Just because I want to check out if I have the ability to fuse anything. Although I guess I could also have done in the morning and I could have gone back to the market, but I never did get a water crystal, but let's just see if I have... Ugh, I could use some more honeycomb. So close! So close to enough fur balls. But I also don't even know what the shirt that is required is, so... And that is also a mystery ingredient. So many of these things are mystery ingredients. Ooh! Maiden's Bracelet. A protective bracelet for female adventurers. The floral parts seem to be tougher than the rest of it. I would like to pose an objection. I think that any adventurers can wear the Maiden's Bracelet if they so desire. It is completely valid. Like, floral decor does not have to be gendered. I do like the floral parts seem to be tougher than the rest of it, though. I'm short on fur balls for that. Anything else here? You know, maybe I should have kept more of those slime fluids, because I'm seeing this thing that's requiring 10 and I only have 7. I mean, only 7. But it's also got a mystery ingredient, so... Ooh. Fancy cape. Let's see. More required. I don't know what that food item is. Okay, so I think that's all I had the stuff for. But that was still pretty cool. I got to fuse a couple of fun things, and one of them was new, so... And while I'm at it, let's just make sure again that I am... I might want another crafter's knife. I don't really have anyone that's going to be buying that yet. It's rare that people who are not the adventurers who use the items come in asking for specific weapons, so I'm not going to worry too much about not having those. I do notice that I have very little in the realm of clothes, but... No, I have normal clothes. This is just me checking through again to make sure I have a little bit of everything. Rather not buy it while the price is up. I did use up all my nicer bracelets, so buying an iron one is not the worst plan. I have plenty of hats. I have a few helmets. Yeah, alright, that's enough of a little bit of everything. That should be fine. Alright. Oh gosh, I did spend 20,000 picks and make none today. It still says I exceeded expectations because I got a bunch of new items, but News! The price of precious metals has increased. The price of armor has normalized. Please report troublesome adventurers to the Adventurers Guild. Let's see, what was I gonna check? You know what? Now I can't remember. Man, I thought food prices had normalized. Oh, food prices have normalized, but I guess sweets are still down. But it still means that there's more food items that I can sell. Yeah, you know what? I don't remember why I had the thought that, oh, I do now. It is because I wanted to check when the payment was due. And it is in fact due tomorrow, so I think I can probably earn that much pretty easily. I got a little intimidated when I saw it last time, because it always increases the payment amount due, every week, and like last week's was 30,000 and I had like barely made that, and then it was gone up to 80,000 and I was like nervous, but like I mean part of it is that it unlocks fancier items for you to buy and sell, so it's not designed to be impossible. And while I'm in this menu, I'm just gonna save. Alright. I'm gonna put one of the fancy things here, because there was something that was, well, I thought there was something that had increased in price, but now I don't remember what it was. Well, I'm gonna put the Romantic's Cape up for sale. I guess that's kind of all. Oh, so it must be treasures are up. I'm gonna replace the armor, since I only had the armor in the front of the shop window because it was marked up, but yeah, let's put both my fancy fusion items in the window. And I feel like it's good to have something less expensive in the front window, just so people will still. And a good thing would be food, but I need to decide. I can put a walnut bread, why not? And then let's put out a beef bowl, and I definitely want that out. I feel like Queens of Eldon is not a particularly fancy thing, and I could put maybe a shrimp Doria up for sale instead. I'll even actually replace this with, put a book in the window since I've got a couple of books for sale, and maybe it'll make people more likely to buy the other ones. Plus it is funny to have Booze of the World in the front of my shop window. Not a booze shop, but, you know. Alright, and then maybe I'll still sell the Maiden's Bracelet. Alright. Well, first I'm gonna just take a quick look. Yeah, no special events, so I'm gonna do a nice day of sales. Welcome to Murph? Kylo. Good day! Have you completed my order yet? Recette. Well, you see, what? You still don't have it? I should have known this place would be unreliable. I don't know where to get your third thing, buddy. Aw, Recette. Aw, but... Sigh. Kylo. Well, nothing for it, and to be fair, some of those items are bare. The slime livers from normal slimes are too small for starters. I have the slime liver, and I have the bat wing. I need something from one that's bigger. Okay, so it's just giving me the hint that you can get the slime liver from the king slime. Bat wings shouldn't be too hard if you hunt the eyeball bats, though. And I've also heard that gnolls and giant mice are fond of charred lizards. Recette. Gnolls? Kylo. The dog-like creatures? Never seen one? Throws rocks, punches hard? The manuals of beasts and monsters name those creatures as gnolls. Recette. Oh, I see. I didn't know. Truthfully, I didn't either, so... I kept looking at them and thinking they were like kobolds, but, gnolls. I will try to remember that for the future. I remember them distinctly because they're pesky to deal with. Alright, I actually really appreciate that, because I was having some trouble. I've got the slime liver, I've got the batwing, I'm just looking and I'm seeing that I have it for sale, and I forgot that I need to hold on to it for this order. So, whoops. I will maybe take that down after this session, assuming nobody buys it. So I just need the charred lizard, and I just haven't come across one yet, so... I will keep on keeping on with the adventuring, I guess. But for now... Kylo. Well, among adventurers, it's common knowledge. More to the point, however, while I did not set a deadline, I am not the immortal kind of wizard. Not yet, anyway. Fair. I'd really like for your boss to get the reagents as soon as she can. Please let her know that I'm getting a little impatient. Right, because this kid still does not believe that Recette is actually the owner of the store. Recette. The worst part of it is, I can't even correct him yet. Well. Recette. Welcome. Looking for something special? Girl. Oh, you have one. I really want one of these. Of course you want the cheap bread. Really? 20% up on cheap bread is too much? Well, fine. Okay. She took it at that price. Girl says, thank you, Miss Recette. Recette says, thank you so much. Yay! I sold walnut bread for 105 picks. Recette says, hi there. Ooh, good, Guildmaster says. Right then, get this sorted, please. And he's looking to buy a statue. You know, that's actually really funny. He came in and sold Recette a statue when it wasn't at a high price, and he's now coming back to buy it back when it is at a high price, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. As, you know, you're supposed to, because it's like, the price is up. Okay, 280% markup is a little high, I will admit. Let's try 250? Guildmaster says, right then, I'd call that a fair deal. Recette says, thanks, please come again. Glee, I sold Thankful Statue for 11,380 picks. Not bad. I am already pretty close to my goal. Recette says, welcome. Arma says, 2 pieces of armor required in 2 days. Can you provide? Totes. Recette says, thank you so much. Well, I have an order. I'll have to go get some fancy armor for her. Recette says, oh hi, welcome. Nagi says, I have come for my weapons. I will give you 2 very nice lances. Well, actually, she's just kind of asking for weapons, but I seem to recall that she uses spears, so I kind of had that planned. So, yeah, let's stick with the plan. Would something like this work? Nagi says, oh yes, could you sell that to me? Yes, I can. Right. I want her to be able to maybe... I'm actually not 100% sure if adventurers will equip things before we've hired them, but I can hope. Nagi says that price is fine, thank you. Recette says, thank you, please come again. Yay! I sold weapons for 10,000 picks. They were nice weapons. Alright. I am about 2,000 picks away from goal, and the goal isn't till tomorrow, so I'm feeling pretty good about things. Let's put a couple things up for sale, might as well. Well, maybe I put the other thankful statue in the window. Hey look folks, we've got the hard to find, because if it's red that means the price is up, which clearly means it's hard to find, which means I can be like, look, we've got the fancy this. You know, actually maybe I'll put a crafter's knife in there instead of the... although it kind of doesn't fit my having at least one less expensive item. Maybe a nice wool hat. We can be a thrift store. And I need one more thing. Oh, I forgot I have a green carpet that I bought specifically so I could update my carpet. I need to just pick one more thing. Well, shield's price is normalized, so maybe one of those. And then hey tier. Come back. So... Oh wait, no, it's not Tyr who does it. But she can tell me the store atmosphere, which is currently in between Guardian Plain and on the light side. What was I gonna check here? Outstanding orders is good to know. I need to get that charred lizard. Someone wants 2 foodstuffs by tomorrow. That's easy, I always have food stuff. And Arma's armor purchase is not for a bit. So never mind. And I don't plan to go selling things, but I want to change that carpet. Green matches with my decor much better. So, I now have... I really like the decor of the store, honestly. Like, I'm really into the starry wallpaper, and even if there is... Like, there's definitely... The thing with the store atmosphere has an effect on, like, who comes into the store, I think, but, like, as long as it doesn't prevent charm from coming to the store ever, I think it's fine. And I just really, really like the starry wallpaper, and I think there's something to be said for putting the store in my own aesthetic. So, a nice stone floor, pretty starry wallpaper, and a green rug to match with the green curtains. I think it's a good way to be. And although I just took all the time to put all those items up, I actually think I am gonna go adventuring again, because I really want to try to get that charred lizard to finish out Kylo's order. Or Kylu. That's how I've decided to pronounce that. I do think I have everything else he was asking for. Shoot. Did I use the slime liver? Whoops. I did. I must have used it in a fusion. I can at least take down the Batwing, though. I have a Batwing. I've never seen a charred lizard, so that's fine, but I also, turns out, do need... and you know what? It's he said gnolls and giant rats, so maybe the answer is to try and do a boss rush and just actually succeed this time. Because I don't actually end up facing the bosses, I think. If I've faced them before when I do a normal run, but I'm not 100% sure of that, but I also have some spare time. I don't think any of the orders were for actually today. What else do I want? Oh right, I was gonna give him the fancy hat again. And this time I'm not. I'm trying to get more into the habit of remembering healing items. And a walnut bread, because that won't be... Those are all kind of minor things that if I end up feeling like I need to ditch one, that should be fine. Oh, alright, and I was also doing the boss rush, which means that I should end up with plenty of inventory space, so erring on the side of more healing items is probably better. Oops. Oh good. I was afraid when I accidentally hit back it would take away all the items that I had placed, but it seems to have not done that, so... Alright, plenty of healing items. Let's try the boss rush again. Please do equip the items in bag. Oops. On the one hand, I should have moved out of the way of that. On the other hand, it really didn't do that much damage, so... So, I mean, not the best way to handle- ouch! Yeah, okay, fine, I'll be a little more careful. I'm gonna take out that little slime, though. No! I failed! And now he's big again! Let's just do a couple of these. Oh, that's doing, like, no damage, and he's absorbing other slimes again. Maybe the aggressive, don't mind if I do get hurt plan was working better. Alright, I am gonna pointedly take out that slime, though. Ouch. Oh, good. And he did drop the slime liver this time, so... Now I just gotta hope that the Reginald Drisby... I didn't read that last time, but his name is Reginald Drisby, rat with a grudge. And I wonder who against? Or was it mouse? I don't know. Well, anyway, rodent with a grudge. Let us please... Oh, oops, that one was the SP. That's fine. I've got health items as well. Oh, that did not do what I wanted. There we go. Fetch! I definitely did not mean to stand where the mushroom was popping up. Come on, come on. Eat a mushroom, you know you want to. Oh, that was pretty good avoidance if I say so myself. Okay. Okay. Need another one? Yeah. Ah, I got 3 hits in. Not bad. Ah. Well, I took out the red one. That was the important part. Yeah. Ouch. Ouch. I do feel like the +8 hat is helping. Like, I think this is doing less, although I have a less good sword, I also feel like I'm getting damaged less, even though I didn't actually upgrade his armor. Alright. Only got 2 in that time, but it was almost done. Oh. Taking out the mushrooms sometimes drops extra items. Ah, move better than me. Yeah! Alright. Hey Reginald Drisby, do you wanna drop a charred lizard maybe, by chance? Nah. Guess that was a bit too much to hope for. Alright, and now let's heal up again. And I don't know, would the cherry be heal? No, the cherry would be healing. Alright, so can't heal my special points, but I can heal my hit points. Ah! This is not going as planned! Ah! Come on! Ouch! I still have plenty of healing items, but I meant to use the long distance special move, and I kinda accidentally used the short distance one and then missed. Ouch. Okay, I can take a few more hits like that. But let me do a heal. I have a much better chance of succeeding at this with healing items. Come on. She moves very quickly. There we go. Okay, well, I got the slime liver I was looking for, so that's pretty worth it. Oh, I wonder if I had selected no, don't return to town, if I could have done more adventuring. Oh well. Okay, check the orders one more time. Still just need that. So I've got the slime liver, I need to make sure not to use it. Got the bat wing. I've got, and so then I still need the charred lizard. Yeah, I will go on one more adventure tomorrow. Meanwhile, did I get anything of any particular use? I don't think I did, but I could always put a shield up for sale. Yeah. Might as well open the store. Oh, is this the same exact? Yep. Yep, Kailu is this literally... Yeah, this is Kailu being like, no, seriously though, I want those items, please. I'm actually gonna just skip it because it's literally the same dialogue. Recette says, hi there. Woman says, my family suddenly needs a bracelet. I can... Oh, would you like to buy the fancy bracelet with pretty flowers? Recette says, how about this? Woman says, lovely, how much? I would like to sell that for maybe 25%? Let's just try 24%. Woman says, it's a bit expensive, isn't it? Let's try... Maybe try this? Woman says that seems about what it's worth, yes. Thanks, please come again. Yay! I sold Maiden's Bracelet +1 for 3,100 pips. And I'm already, like, 1,000 away from my goal. Recette says, welcome. If you need anything, just ask. Man says, haha, never thought I'd find one of these here. About a beef bowl. We sell food. It's not that crazy. Man says, ha, your haggling skills win, miss. I'll take it. Man, first try. Thanks, please come again. Yay, I sold beef bowl for 2,900 picks. Recette says, hi there. Man says, hi, I came by to sell this today. Oops, that was the wrong key. He is looking to sell walnut bread, which is generally not that fancy an item, so I don't even lose much money on it. Bought it for 50%. Yay, I got walnut bread for 50 picks. Welcome, if you need anything, just ask. Man says, I was looking for this. And specifically, a wool hat. Sigh. Well, I'm gonna upcharge you a little just because it's one of my cheaper items. And man says it's a pretty good deal, to be honest, so I don't even feel bad about it. When I say upcharge, it's still below, like, the 30% standard. I just started erring on the side of lower because I kept missing sales and I was sad, so. Man says that's a pretty good deal, to be honest. Recette says, thank you so much. Yay! I sold a wool hat for 320 picks. Recette says, oh hi, welcome. Louis is asking for some food. I'm at the point where we go adventuring with him often enough that I think he can... I don't feel bad about giving him nice food. Although maybe I'll err on the side of people. Recette says, I think this is what you're looking for. Louis says, if you recommend it, Recette, then it must be good. He is our friend, and he is still kind of a struggling adventurer, so I'll err on the side of... Yeah, a little on the lower side. Louis says, awesome, thanks, Recette, that's a great price. Recette says, thank you so much. Yay, I sold beef bowl for 2,700 picks. Recette says, hi there, what can I get you? Guildmaster says, working hard, Recette? Oh, I'll take this, please. Oh, he's asking for the shrimp Doria. Yes, please do take that at nice, pretty close to full price. Guildmaster says, that seems fair enough. Recette says, thanks, please come again. Glee, I sold shrimp Doria for 6,200 picks. Oh man, I have met and exceeded my goal. I feel much better about it now. I was a little worried when I first started about how much I had to go, but looks like I'm at a point where I can, like... In fact, today alone, I made 34,000 picks, so not too bad, not too bad. Exceeded expectations indeed. Man, like... Oh, news! The price of food has decreased. The herb seeds boom has ended. I don't know what the herb seeds were. The Our Adventurers Necessary Symposium has opened today. I need them. They're pretty important for my business. Anyway, don't mind me. This is a really silly thing, and I swear I'm not just being cute. My face hurts slightly from how much I'm smiling at playing this game. So I'm just gonna like do some face stretching exercises, but I don't want to look too weird on camera, so. Okay. Let's see. I definitely had orders for today, but I don't remember what they are because I have very short-term memory. Okay, just 2 foods. Which is probably worth heading out some point today to buy some, just so I can get some nicer ones. Oh, of course! Today on the day that food prices dropped. So... And when I go out to get the food, I should also get the stuff for Arma. There's no special event, so I think I'll go adventuring first. If I go right on an adventure, then I should come back in the afternoon, and I think the market only closes at night. On the other hand, I'll really regret it if I miss the market being open, so I think I'll err on the side of hitting up the market, just in case. You know, maybe I'll just buy a bunch of stuff while prices are down. What are some of the more expensive ones? Yeah, that should be fine. I don't want to go too crazy. I don't want to actually bring myself below the amount that I need for the day, so... while I'm here, is there anything else I need? I might grab another one of these, just because it's a fusion item. And I still have plenty of books, I think. I don't think I really need any new shop decorations. Most of the stock of the rings varies a lot, but like I said, I don't want to actually go below my 80k amount, so I'm gonna see if there's anything. So I'm still actively, so Charred Lizard should be my top priority, I think. And then the water crystal is still a thing I want because Louis is still my only adventurer, so I want to get the nicer sword again. Oh, I actually have plenty of Batwing, so it might be cool to get this staff, but so if I see a back scratcher, I'll just make sure to prioritize it. A lot of these I don't know what the items are. Oh, I do want to get more honey. Of course, that's going to require finding the little buzzy wasps, bee things. They look like wasps, and they're very mean, but they make honey, so maybe bees and wasps are kind of the same thing in this world. I want to maybe get some fur balls. And just kind of keep an eye out for fancy ingredients, I guess. Alright. Let's go. And I'm gonna make sure to get him that nice hat, because that's been helping a lot. And honestly, he's high enough level at this point that this is like easy peasy stuff. I don't even think I'm not even sure I need to bring health items, but I should grab at least one if I'm just gonna do normal floor. And I am gonna maybe check if I say no, don't send me back to town, if it lets me keep adventuring. What am I looking for? Food. Food is what I'm looking for. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. I could go back to yes. I think that the bottom floors have all the same monsters as the top two floors and then some, so I think it makes sense to stick with the bottom floor. Please do equip the items in the bag, and this time I'm gonna be even more focused on collecting ingredients, because a big part of the point of this is that, so I'm gonna be not just exploring the whole floor, but I'm also gonna be trying to take down every monster, just because they drop the ingredients I'm looking for, and they'll often respawn, so, and oh, you know what, there is no other game that I do this for. That's my justification for why I forgot. That usually for the dungeon sequences, I will move my camera up so people can see the map along with me. So apologies for forgetting to do that in the previous dungeon. And then I prefer it being at the bottom corner for the rest of the game, just because it blocks parts of the people who are talking in the talking sequences, and I don't like that, so. So yeah, it's adventuring time. Alright. Ouch! Alright. Come on, dude, you know you want to drop a water crystal. No? No? Oh well. Let me move the mouse out of the way. And there's nothing I'm really looking for from these guys. But in fact, that thing I was saying, and it doesn't connect anywhere, so I'm gonna go back around, I see little red triangles indicating that a bunch of monsters respawned back up here. I did one time, like, test this out because there was, like, a level that was bonus XP, and I was like, let me fight all of the monsters on the level. And so I've done this before, and they don't respawn infinitely, it seems. So it is possible to take out all the monsters on a level. It's just that they will, I don't know exactly how the logic works, but like they will respawn in areas that I was previously in some of the time. But the map will show me when they do, so I can go back and fight them again. Alright. Oh man, I already found the path to the next floor, but I don't actually need it. It is so silly. I mean, I've commented on this before, but like, I do not need a critical hit to pick up an item or open a chest, so it's just very unfortunate. Yeah, I'll keep dropping chestnuts, but like, I need Charred Lizard from you. Kailu is getting very impatient. And also I want to recruit him as an adventurer just so I have more adventurers, and I'm sure that that cannot happen until I've finished his order. Come on, little buddy. Unfortunately, this trap chest that I opened that, like, created the, like, snowflakes, it makes the whole dungeon very slippy, which means that thing where I'm already not great at getting very, at hitting very maneuverable monsters, oh, maybe not the whole area. Oh wait, you know what? Maybe it's a timed effect. That's good, because if I had had to do the whole rest of this level... Question mark ingredient. That's exciting. We always like to see new ingredients. And also, I won't even know when I see the Charred Lizard, because it will be another question mark, but he did say gnolls tend to drop them, so it's probably not the thing that just got dropped by the squiggly dude, but... I feel like I was in the middle of saying something else, but I don't entirely remember what it was, so hopefully it wasn't terribly relevant, but this is a thing that is known to happen when I am both talking and playing a game. I can do both at the same time pretty reasonably, but sometimes something in the game will distract me, and then I will occasionally just stop in the middle of whatever I was saying and then never quite get back to it. And that is usually because I have simply forgotten what I was previously saying. Because as it turns out, that's kind of how ADD works, as has been mentioned on this stream a few times before. Come on, little guy. Alright, so I just gotta wait out the snow slippy effect. And there's more monsters to take out in the meanwhile. Ah, the little whack-a-mushroom. Because it's like whack-a-mole because they come out of the ground and I gotta, like, get them when they pop out of the ground. So they kind of have a whack-a-mole vibe, and so whack-a-mushroom. The curse of streamer brain is real also. Fair, fair. Like, I mean, I blame ADD, but at the same time, there is also a degree to which, like, I feel like anyone is going to be some level of thrown off when, like, you're doing one thing and then another thing cuts in. Which I assume is what you mean by streamer brain. Like, I will be talking about a thing and then something in the game will suddenly require my attention and I will lose track of whatever I was previously talking about. Which seems, in fact, like it would be a very common problem for streamers, yes. Come back here, little flying thing. I've got plenty of insect traps, which means I could make more of those fancy flower bracelets. Well, maybe. I actually may not have collected a full 5 yet. Let me See a little red triangle. Oh no, it's another mushroom. Yeah, streaming and playing a game make it harder to both say coherent things and play the game at maximum skill level. Yeah. Well, on the plus side, I am already not trying for one of those, like... My goal is to play games casually, so, like, to start with, I've never been trying to play at max skill level. But gosh, I can't imagine. That must be, like, I never really stopped to think about it, but for people who do play, like, do the maximum skill level gaming thing, that must be really challenging to, like a whole extra level of challenge to be, like, doing super complicated things in the game really well and also be paying attention to things that you are saying and people that are talking in your chat and such. Which, I mean, to be fair, I imagine that there are probably a lot of, like, gamers who, or, like, streamers who a lot of their focus is on super fancy thing, like, not fancy, super high skill gaming. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of those people actually do just not talk as much, which tracks, because that's, like, the thing that they're trying to offer is a different experience in some ways. And that's, like, for me, the trade-off is the high skill gaming. Like, I can do gaming and say vaguely coherent things more of the time than not. I mean, to be fair, I'm bad at saying coherent things in all circumstances, but... And I'm, like, but my goal is to play kind of cute, cozy games more so than try-hard games anyway, so... Most of the streamers I watch usually go on easy mode, or at least not hard mode, so they can interact with chat ever. Because, yeah, multitasking like that seems very hard. Yeah, and so that's kind of what I'm doing. Like, I prefer playing easier games to begin with. Like, even when I'm playing totally by myself and not on stream, like, I will usually put games on easier settings, particularly if they're, like, heavily story-based games, just because I'm more interested in the story than in the skills involved with beating the game. Like, if a game has story elements and difficulty elements, I'm usually more interested in the story elements, and therefore will err on the side of easier difficulty elements. I will sometimes, if a game is not heavily skill-based, not heavily story-based, I will sometimes keep it more at, like, normal difficulty, because, like, just, because then, I do enjoy sometimes having, like, depending on the type of game, like, I think the thing is, for me, it really depends on the type of games, but I will never put something in hard mode, just because that doesn't tend to be fun for me. So... In summary, I never really plan to be streaming games that require high skill level. And that's partly because, like, I want to interact with my chat, and I don't, like, yes, I will still have that problem with occasional coherency, just sort of trailing off in my coherency. But I like having sort of a chill time and being able to pause and look at chat and stuff. So most of my games, and at the moment I'm pretty specifically only playing 3 games, which is this one, Recettear, which, like, as can be seen by anyone who's been watching, is pretty lighthearted and all that. And Minecraft, which you can play at different difficulties, of course, but I'm playing... I tend to aim for playing that in pretty chill mode as well. And then I've got the visual novel game that I'm streaming on Mondays, which does in some ways require more focus, just because it's very story-based and I'll always be, like, reading all the dialogue, but, like, because it's a visual novel, I can at any time just pause my reading of the dialogue and look at chat, so... chill/cozy games are super delightful to watch, so this works well. I'm glad. I will probably stick with, like, so I've got my visual novel games, which, like, my Monday, I've got, like, Monday 4 p.m. is when I'm playing Cinderella Phenomenon, and once I'm done with that, I'll probably move on to another, like, visual novel story game, and just kind of keep that as a series. Someday I'll finish Recettear. But I don't anticipate that will actually happen for a very long time, so I will probably continue to still stream Recettear for a while yet, but once I finish it, I'll probably look to replace it with some other kind of similarly cozy vibe sort of game. Right. Speaking of losing track of what I was doing, it's also like a nice game where it's like, it doesn't matter if I briefly lose track of what I was doing, I can pick back up. I can pick the thread back up very quickly. So, in that case, it was like, ah yes, I'm tossing an item so that I can pick a new one up. Alright, I know I really want that charred lizard, but man, all that time and I've only cleared one floor. It's fine. It means this is the part where I can be a little more focused on if people are chatting, or I can just or I can just do my usual thing of like rambling, which I will do in all cases, because if there is one thing that I feel that I'm actually quite good at, it's keeping up a stream of commentary to some extent or another. Even if it's just like little comments, like how the bunnies are cute or about the mushrooms. Come on now, bud. I say, still stabbing them, but that's only because they're trying to do the equivalent of stabbing me. But yeah. So I like having the freedom to be chatty. You know, sometimes I think about these things and I'm like, maybe I should add things like tags, like chatty and cozy to my stream, but I'll worry about that later. I also don't want to like inundate with too many tags, so. All I want is a charred lizard. Is it so much to ask? The shelf access is actually pretty nice, so I don't want to toss that if I can help it. I don't really... You know what? I can use this candy because I'm kind of low on everything. Oh shoot, the candy only does the SB. Oh, whoa. Oh, it's... my sun lamp just turned off and I'm debating if I want to turn it back on. Maybe just for another, like, till 5 at least. Yeah. Whoa, that was just me staring directly into it, though. Blinding. Doo-doo-doo. I don't know if orange... Well, okay, if cherries are a healing item, then probably so too would be oranges, yeah? Because it's like, on the one hand, the monsters don't do a lot of damage, on the other hand, I've been, like, going out of my way to fight them, and not paying as much attention as I could be to... There's my reaction time on that one was a little slow. Not paying as much attention as I could be to the health meter. Oh good, I wanted more honey. I'm hoping I can make that new fusion item. Come on. Doo-doo-doo. And then this way. Oh, this map is... The map at least had the advantage of being kinda not too spread out. This one is a bit spread out. Oh man. I'm still only on floor 2. I might get to a point where I need to toss. Well, you know what? I can use the healing cherry because again, my hit points are low, so... All I want out of this dungeon run is a charred lizard. It may be that I will not actually succeed, but I can sure try. Alright. My logic on, at this point, any items that I also have a like basic version of, I will try dropping the item to see if the item that I can pick up is like better, and if it's exactly the same, well, that's fine. I don't think I need that orange. I'll just leave it. Alright, go back around. There's a little... I'm trying to do this with some level of efficiency. Oh man, Louis has almost leveled again. So that's cool, especially as that's probably going slow. You know, I'm not actually trying to grind, but I'm not going to complain about unintentional grind. Well, I'm kind of grinding for items, I guess. Like, that's another thing that... Oops, I don't know if that was the one I tossed or not. I wasn't paying close enough attention. Let's... Okay, yep, it was just another one of the same kind, so... What was I going with that? Yeah. So a lot of times in games that don't... Especially games that, like, have a leveling system and don't have, like, an easy mode, I will spend extra time early in the game, like particularly if they also have like a lot of story stuff going on. I will spend a lot of... I'm willing to spend a lot of time early game grinding so that I can then progress smoothly for like most of the rest of the game. And this isn't really a game where I ever would have considered taking the time to grind levels for my adventurers intentionally, but like I am kind of grinding for items in a way, which inevitably leads to the leveling, so... Oh, nope, don't need that. Already dropped that. Yeah. Oh, another question mark ingredient. They might all be the same thing, honestly, because the question mark ingredients have all been dropping from the squiggly guys. Yeah, don't need the old muffler. That's especially a cheap item. And let's see what's in the chest. Oh no, I'm definitely getting to the point where it is becoming more and more difficult to decide what to throw away. I'm gonna just preemptively toss that one. I definitely don't need it. Boop. Oh wait, did I actually succeed? I think I didn't. Toss. Thank you. Alright. So that's, I see 2 more little monster icons, and then I don't need that cherry. And then I will have cleared the 2nd floor. And it's a squiggly dude. All I want... okay, I won't repeat myself too many times, but someday that charred lizard shall be mine. Drop a lizard, maybe? Nah. It must be a fairly rare drop. Plenty of chestnuts, but... Ouch. Okay, take out that mushroom friend. Well, mushrooms here are not friends, that's certainly... I actually think I might toss a chestnut. Because there's nothing that I had in mind that I especially need those for. And then maybe use that. Well, I'll save the walnut bread. I don't think I'm doing that poorly. Maybe I will actually just use it immediately because... Well, this is... Yeah, might as well use it if I'm gonna just toss it anyway. Hey, it's that back scratcher! At least that's a cool fusion item. Sigh. Alright, wait, what was that I was about to pick up? Toothpicks. I probably don't really need more toothpicks, truth be told, but I do have plenty of chestnuts, so I can afford to toss a chestnut. Alright, you know one thing I could do to deal with the inventory management problem and the fact that I specifically want one item that I'm having trouble getting to drop is that I could not pick up any items from here on out that are not from the Knolls. Nah, I'll never succeed at that. I'm gonna just keep playing the inventory management game and that's just gonna be how this dungeon's gonna go. I hope that that will not be too, monotonous. Oh, I did get a better mushroom, though. But I think I'm pretty good about doing the inventory management thing pretty quickly. And I mean, on some level, what is this entire game but inventory management? Anyway. I'm gonna just take a moment. Ah! Nope, there's a monster! I didn't even notice. I'm gonna just... Okay, now I'm gonna take a moment, and I'm gonna eat this red bean bun. Well, I said I'm gonna take a moment, but really what's going to happen is that I will slowly eat it, and I will try not to... At least it's not like crunchy or crinkly, so I'm hoping it will not be too distracting that I am eating a food while streaming. Oh, dang it! Why did the mobs respawn all the way up here? You know, I guess the other thing is the implication from Kylo saying, I keep saying Kylo, Kylo saying that the gnolls are the most likely to drop the charred lizard mean that one thing I could do to save a bit of time is I could not bother to fight the monsters that are not the gnolls. I'm just gonna use that walnut bread immediately. I do apologize though, because it does mean I'm going to be talking a little bit less for the next minute or couple minutes. Because tasty red bean bun. One of the problems with games that have a lot of food in them is if I am a little hungry, I notice it a lot. Let's see if it's a better chestnut. It is not. That's fine. Well, actually, before I fight those monsters, I'm gonna go back just because I don't want to have to do too much backtracking, and this is clearly a very long and not a floor that does not circle back on itself a lot. But that was a red slime, and I'm going to officially enact the plan that I just had to only fight the monsters that are back where I started, or when I'm backtracking, only actually fight the gnolls. But if I'm moving forward, I'll probably just continue to fight all of them. Alright. That's 3 out of 5 floors, so we're getting there, we're getting there. Alright. I really am not as hopeful as I'd like to be about actually getting the charred lizard this time round. Alright, is there another furball I can get? Yeah, let's drop 1 furball for another. Oh ho, and it is a +1. Mushroom and slime, you are not what I'm looking for. Yeah, so I'm gonna try the thing where if I see if it lets me use the same 2 period. Oh, that's new. The fin was definitely a fusion ingredient that I didn't have, so that's exciting. Alright. I actually want to hold on to the slime fluid. And I have no insect crabs left, so I'm going to hold on to that too. I guess I actually have 10 chestnuts, so I can afford to toss the chestnut. Ha! For once I tried to pick up an item and it did a critical hit, and a monster was in the realm of the critical hit. That was exciting. Alright, I actually want to pick up some extra slime fluids, so... Ugh. 20 slot inventory, why? Do I really need the shelled neck nice item, it goes for a lot, but I can buy it in town. As previously stated, cannot buy ingredients in town. That I know of. Oh, whoops. I didn't actually need to pick up that particular furball. But I will pick up that taiyaki because I can use it as a healing item. And I'm not quite at a point where that isn't useful to keep on hand. Oh, whoops! Didn't notice that that was a falling rocks thing. No more chestnuts! No more chestnuts! Actually, fine. I will check and see if I have... Oh, nope. Looks like I've already tossed out all my other chestnuts, so... Because I was gonna see if I had one that I was holding on to, and then I'd check if that one was a higher level one, but I do not. I've already tossed all the chestnuts, so... No chestnuts for me. I am on the last full floor of monsters to go through, so... So, although I could probably continue adventuring, I mean, we're gonna find that out, but, like, I bet it will make me keep the same inventory, so it would normally not be worth my while to go do another set of dungeon floors. And in fact, that is not my plan. My plan is to see if I can then do the boss rush a couple of times, because that should go a lot faster than full dungeon floors. And it also, there's a lot fewer items to worry about, so it'd be a good way to try and do a little extra grinding to see if I can get that, that charred lizard. I think I just have it out for chestnuts because they are the most common drop from the thing that allegedly also drops my item that I need. I don't really need a bat wing. That's fine. Wait, I think I have one that I could toss and see if it's a better one. Yeah. It was not. That's fine. It was worth checking. Oh, my light has turned off again. That's fine. As long as it didn't affect my stream camera too badly. One of these days, I will actually get a ring light. I mean, I'm using a face cam filter, but I still feel like I would benefit from a ring light for when it is kind of dim, because otherwise my lighting is just overhead. But I found the sun lamp actually kind of does help. Wait, this is a slime fluid? I was trying to collect 10 slime fluids. And I only have the one, so... Oh, good, we're low on health. I mean, not good that we're low on health, but good because I can use a healing item and not feel like I've wasted it. Okay, so that is an item. Phew. Do I really need 2 water shrooms? Surely not. However, I need an unthankful statue even less. Wait, did it not even go in my inventory? I was so impatient to get rid of it. Amazing. Alright. And then I'm gonna check those last 2 little triangle dudes, and then finally we shall be done with this dungeon run, which was just to get all of the mobs. All of them. Okay. And I'm not going to worry about anything you drop. And then there's, oh nope, there's another 2 little mob triangles. Boop, boop, boo. Alright. Now hopefully these will be the last little mob triangles. And they're both slimes. Sigh. Alright, well it was a good try. I guess maybe it would be better if I tried the boss rush after all. And I did notice that there were a couple of things, like the slimes and the mushrooms for the first 2 bosses sometimes dropped stuff, so it's possible to get items from the boss rush. Alright, and then we find out if the thing in the chest is actually a valuable thing, or if it's, like last time, another, like, worm. Do I want the raincoat? No, I really don't. I'd rather have that mushroom. Alright, now what happens if I say don't return to town now? Oh, no. Dang it. I was kind of hoping that it would let me go on another adventure. But nope. Oh well. Alright. Oh, does it tell me what my question mark items were yet? No. Were the question mark ingredients all just powerful anti-venom, which I already had 8 of? Why was that a question mark? That's fine, that's fine. There are... makes me sad. There are things I would have picked up instead of the powerful anti-venoms, but... all of the fusion items are useful, so it's not too bad. Alright. Yeah, so there was someone I needed to have the store open for. What do I put here? Maybe a souvenir charm. That's a cute thing to have in a shop window. I don't want to use that. I don't want to use that. You gotta hold on to that in most of these things. Yeah. Could always just put more of my books out, I suppose. And then what else have I got? Maybe... Shield? No, I already have a lot of shields out, so maybe not. Yeah, I suppose this is the downside of going dungeon adventuring and then focusing exclusively on the ingredients is until I have fused them into something, they're not super helpful for most of them are not super sellable on their own. On the other hand, I could put one of the Batwings out there, because it turns out I actually do have plenty of those. I no longer believe that gnolls actually drop the thing I'm looking for. Items, no, items, encyclopedia. I want to see if the encyclopedia has anything besides just the items. It looks like not quite. Probably not, but let's see. Oh, it does have a lot of ingredients, but it's all stuff I've already seen, so. There's still some question mark areas, but... Nope. Encyclopedia is exclusively the encyclopedia of items, which makes sense, because it is a shop game. But I was wondering if there was some kind of actual, like, bestiary that would tell me the names of the little creatures. That's okay, though. Save while I'm thinking of it. It just never hurts to do in a game that doesn't autosave. And let's open the shop. Welcome, looking for something special? The order I made, the foodstuffs. Did it come in? In that, I always have tons of foodstuffs. Though sadly, they are down right now, but that doesn't mean I can't still sell you some kind of fancy ones and get some amount of money for them. Set. Okay then, how about this? Oh yes, give me one of those. Well, actually, you're asking for 2 of those if you want to get technical, but... okay, how far down do I have to go when the prices are down? I wonder if they'd accept it at just the base price. Nope. Alright, let's try... 75%? Okay, well, at least she didn't give up after 2 tries because it is an order, so... Please buy at 50% of their worth. Woman says, this was good shopping, and I'm like, I bet it was. I mean, on the plus side, I do think I found enough food in dungeons for that to have mostly evened out, because if... I'm not going to overthink it too much. I did sell foodstuffs for 2,200 picks, and I'm doing okay. I'm going to make my goal, so... Recette says, welcome, can I help you with anything? Arma says, I desire a weapon. I'm holding on to the fancy daggers for charm. What's the nicest thing I have that is weapony? Probably the steel sword. Yes, we have that. Arma says, what is the required pix level? I had this vague recollection that I'm not 100% sure if I'm correct about, that Arma because Arma is clearly some kind of not fully human. I don't really know the deal with Arma yet. Sorry. I was like, let me start talking and then take a bite of my food item. Like a silly person. Right, so Arma, I don't know her whole deal, but I'm pretty sure she's not fully human. And I feel like I had this sudden memory from, like, when I was playing this game before. Oh, hey, and I looked over and happened to remember the thing about the camera. From long ago, where Arma will buy things at whatever price you set them. I'm not 100% sure of that, but I think it might be true. I might test the limits of that at some later point, or I might look it up again after this stream. But in the meanwhile, I will err on the side of the full 30% markup for her. 30% being the markup I was initially told is like... Oh, nope, I am totally wrong. That was useful information. Arma says, impossible. Funds non-sufficient. That's fine, I'll go back to my normal pricing scheme. I like Arma, so I'll even err on the side. It's not even the particularly lower side. Aww, 30% to 18% should not have been that bad. Alright, so this is the thing I was running into before. So, okay, Arma is just the same as everyone else, so I was misremembering. Or at least that's what that had. So, one thing that comes up with this game is I'm pretty sure I remember being told early on that, like, 30% was a good markup to aim for. But I have found pretty universally that everybody that I try to sell things to hates that. So, 30% above base price. So I have erred instead on the side of 25% above base price, and that has worked out way better. In fact, I had so few people tell me I can't afford that just walk off on me at a sale, and I'm so sad that I accidentally did that to Arma. Like, I went from 30% to 18%, and I thought that was pretty reasonable, but maybe it's because I started so high. Anyway, Recette says, I wonder, do I really have no talent? And I'm like, no, Recette. First of all, it makes me feel bad, because I'm like, Recette, it wasn't your fault, it was mine. And second of all, I don't think it was an unreasonable thing to try. I didn't even go crazy, I was just at the 30%. But it just didn't work out. Recette says, welcome, can I help you with anything? Louis says, hey Recette, I need 2 foodstuffs in 2 days. Do you think you can get that together for me? Absolutely, I always have tons of food items, so that's not hard at all. Recette says, well, I have an order. Oh yay, Charm. Recette says, welcome, can I help you with anything? Charm goes, how much for this? Well, I'm feeling bad about Arma, so I'm gonna price start low. Yeah, let's start there. Charm says, I'm lucky. That's less than I thought I'd have to pay. I mean, it wasn't that low, so I was still putting a reasonable price on it, but Recette says, thank you so much. Glee, I sold Souvenir Charm for 350 picks. Recette says, hi there. Man says, I'd like to buy a weapon. Well, I'll try selling him the sword that Arma felt was overpriced. And try it at the 25? Eh? Man says that's a pretty good deal, to be honest. Thanks. Please come again. Glee! I sold Steel Sword for 3,770 pips. I usually try to go for even numbers just because I like doing things at even numbers, but whew, that one was a little much. Little wordy. Exceeded expectations. Yeah! Made my debt goal. I feel bad being too verbal about that one because it's like I'm not trying to mimic real life too much, but like we have paid off this week's debt. Hooray! Now let's see what very high new number it puts us at. Tyr says, so this is the payment for this week. Let me see. Congratulations, well done. I have officially received your payment for this week. Let us continue to work hard next week as well. Recette says, yay, I did it. I'm counting on you next week too, Tyr. Oh, news. The new diet centered on herb seeds has taken off with housewives. That came up before. The price of sweets has normalized. In times of trouble, term financing will be there for you. I feel like term is a name I should remember, but don't quite. Okay. I gotta say, I don't love that the weekly payment amount doesn't just double, it like very near triples. Okay, the other one was closer to tripling because it was 30 to 80. And now it's from 80 to 200, and I'm like, yes, they build in tools to, like, get you there, but I'm like... And that's part of the game progression. Oh, term is the name that was on the debt payment, too. Oh, that makes sense, that makes sense. Yep. Of course, then, it would be term finance, because term is the financial people that we're doing the debt for. I think they're your bank. Yes, yes, that makes a lot of sense. They're probably, like, the biggest bank in town kind of deal. Yeah, alright. So, this one turned out to be doable. I made it with time to spare, so next week should be fine as well. That said, I think that this is a very convenient place to leave off. I actually am gonna do a little bit of research before my next Recettear stream, just because I want more adventurer friends. They come in and they buy things, but I want to recruit them to go adventuring with me. And I also want to look into how to unlock more dungeon areas, because I don't mind going back through Jade Floor, but I'd love to also do some newer ones, so... And this is a game where I don't feel like I'm too worried about spoilers, so I'm gonna just go look that stuff up in between. This was very cozy. Thank you for streaming. Thank you so much for watching me. I appreciate every single person who came out to watch, and so very, very much. My next stream in general is going to be tomorrow. I'm going to be playing the next chapter of Cinderella Phenomenon, which is a super cool game, and if you want to see the previous chapters, I've got them all still uploaded on my Twitch channel or on my associated YouTube channel. And I've been really enjoying the story on that one. So that's tomorrow at 4 p.m. And then my next one after that's going to be Wednesday at 5 p.m. And I'm going to be playing Minecraft again on the single-player modded world that I started day before yesterday. And those are the ones I've got scheduled so far. Any future schedule I will generally put up on my Twitter. And also, I will post in the same place that I posted about my Recettear stream today, which is on a not less public forum, but I will also have all those public forum options available for when I will next stream. So yeah, so thank you so much. Thank you for coming to watch me. I appreciate everyone who comes to watch my videos so much. If you like my videos and are not already following, then I would love it if you'd consider following me. I imagine most of the people currently or future watching probably are, but you know, putting it out there. Yeah, so again, thank you so much. Now I'm just getting repetitive, so I'll wrap things up, and I hope to see some of you at future streams. Bye!